So after receiving all these confirmations and after praying about it, you started chemo. So I want you to tell me, what were some of the side effects that you experienced? I know you were fearful about losing hair, but what were the things that you experienced physically? And then take me down your emotional journey.
Okay. I started the chemo in June, immediately
2018.
Immediately after 6 weeks after the operation.
Right.
Then from June until November 2018, there were different kinds of chemo, if I can put it in that way. The first one I was taking, I lost the hair. I was not feeling anything. It was at the start. I was getting it after every 3 weeks.
Okay.
Then they introduced me to the other treatment.
Which was?
It was another chemo, but I was
okay.
taking it every week. Every week I'll go to the hospital. That one, it was the worst of them all. I was so tired. I was so sleepy. But you know what? I thank the Lord because He gave me revelation on how to look after myself. Okay, the doctors will advise, don't eat this, eat that. The dietitian, I went to the dietitian. You have to eat your veg, wash them first, what? But God put me a revelation in my heart. And you know what, Kgothatso, you are not gonna act sick here. Every morning after dropping the kids to crash, you are going to jog.
Wow.
And when you come back from jogging, you are going to drink water.
Yes.
Like water. After drinking water, then you are going to eat and proper food.
So now you had to live a healthy lifestyle.
I had to eat green. When you are green inside, you are living outside. Green is life.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand what it was for you physically. Emotionally, how did you feel? Given the fact that you are a mother to 2 young kids, you're a wife, what was it like emotionally?
Emotionally, I would say I was a little bit depressed, but I just want to thank God because, you know, through prayer and Psalms,
I hear you speaking a lot about prayer, a lot about your walk with God. Your faith, is it what kept you going throughout the journey?
Definitely, my dear.
What is that one scripture that you think of that kept you going?
Definitely, my dear. The entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation, there was only one Psalms. Psalm 139. It says, Lord, it started by saying, Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit down and when I wake up. You have knit me together in my mother's womb. You have knit my inmost being in my mother's womb. You know that Psalm has just told me, you know what, God, Kgothatso, only the Lord knows what's going on in your body. He knows you know, the doctors and the machines, they can say some, they just speculate, they are not really sure, but only the Lord knows your entire cells from top to toe. He knows the cells that they are abnormal now, that they are cancerous. He knows your whole body. And He's the one who have created you. So if you can just take your entire body and give unto the Lord, you're not going to plan. Yes, He's the one who created. So I was just only on that Psalm. It kept me going. I was not even, you know, I will praise God about it. I will cry about it. You know, I'm wonderful. I will look at myself in the mirror with a bulb, and I will wear and I will wear these big earrings, and I'll say, "What? I'm so wonderfully, faithfully made, and your works are so precious."
Was there ever a point where you felt like, I'm dying? Lord, I feel that today, I know, I don't feel I will survive.
That point, it was not when I was taking chemo. It was when they were going to do me operation. It was my first operation, and I believe it will be my last because I've never did operation. When I was about to go to the theater, they turned me and say, doctor said, no, not Kgothatso, I don't want big operation. He just said that, I don't want big operation. Am I the biggest operation? You know, I said, God, what am I going to do? Then some other people were going, they have their own problems. Some they operated the finger. It was just a minor operation. I was the last one to be taken for operation.
And the doctor said no.
That was the moment that I felt like dying, because I even signed the form. They will explain to you, in case you don't wake up, you might not wake up. I get it, you breathe by the machine now. Then they inject me, whatever they inject, they put whatever, what do they call it? Something like that.
To make you sleep.
To make you sleep.
None of us can say that word.
Yes, but it's under something. And when I look at the bill of that, it was saying about 5,000. I paid 5,000
just to make you sleep.
Then that's when that I felt like I'm on the edge of dying. Because I did not have control. I asked them, what will happen? No, we're just gonna make you sleep so that you don't feel the pain, so that they hold. I said, but if you make me sleep, I won't feel pain. You won't feel anything. I asked those stupid questions. But when I think about it, it's like I have to not to breathe by myself. Someone has to breathe, which is the machine, and that's where it's like I feel like I was fighting for my life.
Yeah.
That's the only. During chemo, it was better than that first step.
The surgery.
Yeah, the surgery.
Now, speaking about surgeries and all these things, what were some of the financial implications that you went through? Did you have medical aid or did you pay from your own pocket? Have you survived and recovered financially?
Are you sure you're
from all
asking
these
that question?
Yes.
How much time do we have?
We have more than enough for you.
My dear, in church, God give, I believe that this cancer, I did not take it from the devil.
Yeah.
God was testing my faith.
Okay.
Let me just tell you. Because I used to say, you know what, now I'm not on medical aid, God heals. I've never been, I'll go on medical aid when I'm pregnant. So that I don't want to go to public hospital.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I get out of medical aid.
Okay.
For my two babies, I was doing like that.
Okay.
By the time I was about to be diagnosed, that's when I was in a medical aid. Let me tell you a little how does that come. I was, every time we'll talk about this topic at work, hey, medical aid, this and that. I said, now God can heal me. Now since I was born, I won't pay medical, I'd rather pay tithe. I'd rather pay tithe than medical aid. That's what I used to say.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not have anything wrong with the medical aid. That was just my way of saving my money. Ne? So I was not on medical aid. People will keep on saying, put us on medical aid. It was this other day. When God talks, God talks.
Yeah.
This other day, this other sister of mine said to me, Kgothatso, go to the medical aid, government medical aid, there are many options. Take the lowest. lowest that you will pay only maybe 500,000 rand for the whole family. I said, yeah, but now, that's true because, especially because my husband at work, it was a must for him to have medical aid because he's at private. But I did not want to be in my husband's medical aid because the bill was going to be, premium is going to be much. So I said, okay, let's swap there. Then I applied for medical aid. It was in November 2017. I applied for medical aid. It put me for 3 months. Then he said, in January 2018. Remember they diagnosed me in April 2018.
Yes.
Then I took that lowest option. But once you have this disease, this chronic disease, they put on a certain program. Then they turn me into oncology program. It opened the benefits. I was being able to afford the chemo because it's expensive.
I can imagine.
It's expensive chemo. Just imagine, just to go for a sleep is 5,000. An operation is 5,000. Everyone who comes to your body is feeling you. You must be paid. Because the chemo, I remember, it was like about 4,000 every week.
Per session?
Yeah. Somewhere there, 4,000 something. Like when I look at the bill, it can be close up to 100,000 if I can count all these little things.
Did your medical aid cover all of that?
Or did you? Because they put me on a program.
Okay.
They diagnosed me after that 3 months waiting period.
Yeah.
God works in
mysterious ways.
Yeah, you can say that word again. Like in January, the waiting period was finished. February, we were starting with the biopsy.
Yeah.
February, March, April, it was a final diagnosis. May, it was operation. So it paid every single Tom and Jerry on that bill. Even radiation.
Yes.
It pays everything. They put me on oncology. As long as you follow their rules, everything that you do, they just want authorization number. God was good. when I think of that, I say, but God, if I was just stubborn, because cash, it was going to be something else.
So you did not suffer that much financially?
I did not suffer that much. I don't want to lie to you. God was good. Our God is a provider. They really mean it. He will provide.
So now I want to close up our conversation by saying to someone at home watching this, to someone that has a loved one that has cancer, what is the best way to support you? What can we do to support a cancer patient?
Right.
Or if I am a cancer patient, what can people do to extend, an arm to say, this is what you need, the emotional support? What can we do?
Stop talking about cancer.
When we see them.
When we are with those people.
Okay.
Don't talk about cancer. Don't talk about this person is sick. Just be there and just listen. I can say also is just listen to what your doctor is saying. Take treatment.
Yes.
If the doctor is recommending you treatment, don't have that mind by faith I'm healed. It's okay. Yes, by faith you are healed, but take treatment because doctors are there because of the Lord. If you believe in the Lord, don't be overconfident about the things of the Lord. Take chemo. You say take a certain type of diet. Please take that diet because you might die. Think it was because of cancer. It was only because of a diet. It was just a diarrhea. It was not really cancer.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
If they say go to radiation, just go for radiation. So I can say listen to what the doctors are recommending. Just do as they are saying, and just pray. That's the only thing that you can do when coming to cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
One last important thing. Currently, where are you in your state of health? Are you cured? Are you still undergoing chemo? Where are you in terms of cancer?
100% healed.
You are healed.
Like more than you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This week, we get to be taught in depth about what breast cancer is all about. I'm so glad that I get to meet a normal human being, because people seem to think that cancer affects the rich or the poor, the pretty or the ugly, the fat or the thin. But it goes to show it affects any normal human being. So this has been my avenue talking about breast cancer. Kgothatso, high five. You're a survivor.
I'm not a survivor, I'm a warrior of it. Survivor is like I've escaped. I did not escape it, I beat it.
So thank you. And we are out. Ooh, the ball! No!
Had enough waiting now. Okay, Maragish. I feel so small. Okay.
Imagine wearing a new dress for like an hour in
I was gonna do that. I'm telling you, every time when people ask me, I say, "What? You know what? Life is too short to wear boring clothes."
Yeah.